Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Richard again. Listen, the last time you were with me, I showed you how we took a website, this website here, and how we were able to get a #1 ranking in Google with the use of video. And in this segment today, I want to show you how we were able to get that done. So, hang in there with me, I'll be right back with you, and we'll get to work. Cheers! Hi, hey, it's me again. I'm glad you could make it back. Want to dive right into this because there's a lot of material to cover. In the last video that I made, if you haven't seen it, you really should, because there's a lot of really useful information in there for you to use. I showed you a website that was ranked #1 in the Google rankings in the local area, the local market of San Diego. I'll throw it back up on the screen again so you can see it there. And my question is, if you're a local business owner, would this benefit your business? Well, you bet it would. Getting high ranking in Google, many of you have gotten websites developed for you out there, and they're really not doing their job. And it's really not your fault that this is happening, folks. It's because mainly the people that designed the website were website designers and not marketers, and they don't know how to the internet's gotten so big and so cluttered and so overwhelming that it's hard for people to find what they're looking for. So there is a solution for this, and I want to share it with you right now. Let me throw this back up on the screen so you can see it again. You notice this was John Gomez, San Diego trial attorney. Well, he's held the #1 spot on this Google #1 ranking page for I think 2 or 3 years now, and want to discuss today how you in your local market can dominate your local market with the same kind of tactics. And if this sounds overwhelming or something that you can't do, don't worry, because I have a turnkey solution for you folks. It's a lot simpler when you know how. So basically, here's what we want to do. First of all, why video? Why do we want video for our business? Well, first of all, 10 billion videos were watched as of December 2007. 52% of all web traffic now is video, according to eMarketer, December 2007. 141 million Americans viewed online video in December of 2007. And the bottom line is Google loves video. And there's a reason for that, which I'm going to share with you today. Okay? And so basically what the process is this. Okay, you're going to have to get a video made. Now that sounds like, again, it sounds overwhelming, and oh gee, folks, it doesn't have to be a major Hollywood production. It really doesn't. Okay, a very simple video is just stating this is who I am, this is what I've got, this is what I want you to do next, and a call to action. A basic simple video. People can relate well to you just being yourself. It doesn't have to be a major Hollywood production, so don't worry about that. So the first step is you get your video made, and then you get what we call a direct response website made. Because let me show you one. I'll throw up on the screen there. This is one of the ones I have for my business. Some of you have seen it. If you haven't, hopefully you will. You'll come by and visit it with us. But what you want the video to do is basically have a call to action. You want to tell people, this is what I got, this is what I can do for you, this is what I want you to do next. You want the call to action. The video leads people back to your splash page or your lead capture page here. You could have a phone number if you're a local business. You could have an email form where you capture their name and email address, and you could follow up with them with autoresponders at a later time. Many different elements can go into this, but it's important that you get your website optimized like this into a direct response site. So, okay, step one, we get the video made and optimized with keywords for the search engines. We optimize your landing page for the search engines with your keyword phrase, whatever that may be. And then what we want to do is we want to have your video syndicated, put in a media syndication on as many video sites as we possibly can. There's about 30 to 50 of them. And let me put this on the screen here. Here's basically how that works. Okay, first of all, we're going to upload your video to these video sites. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to post link from the video at a couple dozen social bookmarking sites, and etc. And then what we want to do is we want to further notify the social network sites like MySpace, Facebook, things of this nature. Then what we want to do is post your video on blogs, certain specific blogs. The next item we want to do is podcasts. Transform that into podcast in the podcast directories. Okay, so here's what we're doing right here. We're going to put your site on all these different social networking sites. We're going to syndicate this and get it out to the entire internet. Now what that's going to accomplish is this. By doing so, we have now been able to notify all these different relevant networking sites, social networking sites. We've now been able to reach out to 1 billion internet users and 2.2 billion mobile phone users, because that's the next big thing. Mobile phone can pick up video, and so that's the next big frontier for us. Now, is everybody going to see your stuff? Well, of course not. But the relevant thing here to notice is this. Remember I said Google loves video. And what we've done by notifying all these social networking sites is the fact that this video exists, the content exists. We've created now roughly about 6,000 relevant backlinks, okay, which are pointing back to your landing page. And this is how it works. Google loves relevant backlinks. I don't know if you're familiar with the Google slap, but a couple years ago, Google started penalizing marketers online for posting irrelevant content on the internet as a means to get traffic to their websites and sell them stuff. And Google said, enough, we don't want to do that anymore. We want to be the premier search engine, so what we want to do is we want people to find what they're looking for online. So what they will do is actually penalize you for having irrelevant backlinks. But by broadcasting to these social networking sites, that's why Google loves video so much. We've created thousands of backlinks back to your landing page or your website, which is giving your page relevance in the search engine rankings and getting you the high rankings. Pretty simple stuff, right? Well, it is if you know how. I know this is sounding a little bit overwhelming, and and if you try to do this yourself, I admit this would be a pretty daunting task, and if you do it incorrectly, it could have an adverse effect upon you, and you'd have to tear it all down and start all over again. However, we have created a turnkey solution. We will produce and edit your videos. We will get them into syndication. We'll turnkey basically the whole process for you so that you can concentrate on what you do best, which is running your business. Now, I don't want to sound salesy, and forgive me if I have, but if this sounds attractive to you, and I assure you it can be very, very affordable in the whole scheme of things of promoting your business, please come by my website. Here's a link down here. I have a free report that I want to give you on how to further automate your business and make your life a lot easier. And there's a lot of other useful content there that you'll find very useful to you. I'll give you a free consultation on your current situation, and we'll discuss things that can be done. If you want to retain my services, you're more than welcome to. If not, we can just shake hands and part friends. So in closing, I hope you found this segment useful. Be on the lookout for some more useful stuff. I'll be putting out more videos soon. So I hope to see you at my website, www.windfallprofits411.com. Until then, cheers.